Hello friends and my dear students, I am back with a new video today. I am Rabinshu Sharma, Assistant Professor in Department of Journalism and Mass Communication of BBD University. So today I am here with a new topic, that is Principles of Design. So we have Principles of Design PowerPoint presentation. How we apply these 6 principles in a design determines how successful our design is. Coming to the first principle of design, it is balance. So second principle of design is proximity. Third principle of design is alignment. Fourth is repetition. Fifth is contrast, and the sixth is space. We'll be discussing about each and every principle in detail along with the examples. The first principle is balance. Balance in a design is similar to balance in physics. A large shape close to the center can be balanced by a small shape close to the edge. Balance provides stability and structure to the design. It is the weight distributed in design by the placement of your element. हम कभी भी किसी चीज़ को बैलेंस करना होता है, लाइक अगर टेबल, अगर घर की बात करें, हम ड्राइंग रूम में कुछ चीज़ें में डेकोरेट करनी है, तो हमें प्रॉपर बैलेंस प्लान करते हैं. लाइक अगर हमने एक सोफा सेट लेफ्ट साइड में रखा, दूसरे सोफा सेट को हम राइट साइड में रखेंगे. अगर हमने किसी डिज़ाइन को या किसी एलिमेंट को टॉप कॉर्नर पे रखा, तो उसको बॉटम कॉर्नर पे रखेंगे ताकि वो डायगनली बैलेंस हो सके, लाइक लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड. और इफ वी हैव 4 elements small, if we have to arrange in a small square box, we will arrange like 1 2 3 and 4 इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे, या हम उसको इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं भी करेंगे. बैलेंस इज लाइक मेंटेनिंग अ बैलेंस और नॉट मेंटेनिंग अ बैलेंस. Balance is in graphic design can be achieved by adjusting the visual weight of each element in terms of scale, color, and contrast, etc. When we talk about the graphic designing, we talk about the visuals, and when we talk about the visual, so visual has some weight. Now that visual weight makes the balance in the principle of design. See, here are the 3 circles, and here is also the 3 circles. We have total 6 circles, so we have equally distributed in the left and right side of the design, and in center we have made a small line thick. Coming to the second one, we have 2 squares and 1 rectangle. So balance here again is, it is a balance, but it is a different kind of balance. You can say it's a asymmetrical balance. Later we'll be discussing what is the symmetrical and the asymmetrical balance. Here in this third one, again 3 hexagonal 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, it's a hexagonal. 6 hexagonal shapes are there, so they are equally distributed in the top and the bottom side. So these two are the symmetrical balance and these two are the asymmetrical balance. It means they are balanced, but their visual weight is not the same. Balance in graphic design can be divided into 2 types, that is symmetrical and asymmetrical. We have bifurcated the tree, and this is also a tree, but the shape of the tree here is uniformly distributed on both the left and the right side. But here in the second image, the weight is not distributed on both the sides. Balance symmetrical. It occurs when the visual weight of the design element evenly divided in terms of horizontal or vertical or radial. This style relies on the balance of two similar elements from different sides. बेसिकली जब हम बैलेंस की बात करते हैं तो सिमेट्रिकल में तो हम उसके हॉरिजॉन्टल वेट को देखते हैं, वर्टिकल और उसके रेडियल वेट की वो सेंटर से वो बैलेंस है कि नहीं. लाइक अगर 3 4 सर्कल्स हैं तो वो दैट विल बी कोसेंट्रिक सर्कल्स. इन सब सर्कल्स के सेंटर सेम होंगे, दैट इज अ कोसेंट्रिक सर्कल. Now again, balance symmetrical, these are the 3 circles, they are all balanced in the horizontal way. Balance asymmetrical occurs when visual weight of the design elements are not evenly distributed in the central axis of the page. Like this is a screen right now, you're seeing me in front of you. Now my nose, this is in the center of this entire screen. So the visual weight of this page is not evenly distributed with the center axis of this page. Okay, this style relies on the visual games such as scale, contrast, color to achieve balance. This style relies on visual games. I hope you must have played PUBG and the other games online, so you must have experienced those things. If you have not experienced, now you can watch or you can observe this thing very deeply. We observe, we often see a design with a big picture offset by the small but visible text balanced because of the visual balance. This again asymmetrical balance. These are the two images we can see. Uh, the art, these fonts are used and the design are used, colors are used. They are not used in the proper manner. They are used anywhere. So again, it's asymmetrical balance. So now the two pages layout. This is the balance act, this is the balancing act, and this is the before and the after. Now in here we can see, you can see all the text was aligned in the left side, that it was left alignment was used. In the second image they have used two columns and they have used text running over the image. So the second one is I would say more balanced one. Balancing by value occurs when small area with bright light value color is combined with the large area of dark or low value color. Now what does it mean, like balance by value? I hope you must have remember or you must have studied my last video. In that I have told about the value is one of the element of the design and that deals with the darkness, okay, lightness or the darkness. Okay, so this occurs when small area with bright value color is combined with large area with dark value color. So here dark value color, you can see the back side, and inside again light, border is white, border is yellow, and inside the dark brown. So the combination of these two colors, like light value and the dark value, these are combined, and the light color, you can see it's a very thin line outside the circle. White color, so it's again a small area, and the larger area, darker area is inside. So it's balanced by value. A man and a dog has a high value solid black with broad area that has lower value. You can see a man is standing and a dog with high, which they have high value, like solid background. The background is very solid, and broad area that has very lower value. Train the backside of his dog and the backside, the color is gray. It's a very light color. Balanced by shape, created through the field of complex composition with a flat field. Complex, more detailed field will appear in balance with the flat area in the opposite side. So here we are balancing with the shape, like we are using two types of shapes, one complex, one simple, and we are balancing those things with that. Balancing by texture. A small area with an interesting texture looks balanced when combined with large flat area, no texture. Rippling water has a water texture which attracts the focus, appear balanced with a wider area but not texture. Okay, smaller area with interesting texture looks balanced. So I think you can understand what I am trying to tell you. The next is proximity. The second principle of design is proximity. Proximity creates relationship between elements. Now, what does it mean? Proximity, it always deals with the relationship of the elements. If we talk about the elements in news, proximity in news, it means nearness to the event. So in design, it has a relationship with between the elements. It provides a focal point. The elements are arranged near to each other. Proximity doesn't mean that element have to be placed together. It does not mean we are using things together. It means they should be visually connected somewhere. Like if I am using 1, 2, 3, 1 in the large small size, large font size, 2 another small size, 3 And the next element we can identify, it's a four because it's a series 1 2 3 4. They are connected, but it does not mean that they are combined with each other or they are stick with each other. Balance by position. Another example of asymmetrical balance. Sorry. This is again example of a higher plane. A higher plane. You can see it does not mean that plane. It's a plane. Okay. You can see the boxes connected with each other, different colors. So they are connected and they are trying to tell a meaning. They are using few designs, they're using few textures. Now the simple one, you can see box or circles, they are in a triangle form, they are in a freestyle form. So they are connected with each other, but it's not important that they are connected with back to back. Okay. Adidas proximity, again this is the proper shape of this logo of Adidas. You can see इसमें elements back to back लगे हुए हैं, कोई problem नहीं है, इसमें अलग 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 है, तो ये एक jumble form है इसका and this is a proper form. Hindustan Unilever, they are trying to tell a lot of things inside the logo. If you will see deep inside the logo, there are various elements like water, leaves and the different things. Again, example of proximity. Squares are arranged in different way and they are arranged to make a particular meaningful square shape. Again, continuity, you can see. Alignment. The next is principle is alignment. Alignment allows us to create order and organization. So, what does it mean? Alignment. I hope you must have used that Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and the other software like Microsoft Publisher and the other thing. So you must have used alignment. Alignments are basically of 4 5 types. That is left alignment. All the text gets aligned towards the left side. Right alignment. All the text by default goes and align with respect to the right side. If you talk about the center alignment, there will be two imaginary lines drawn on the page of, and all the text gets aligned on the basis of those lines. If you talk about the center alignment, in center of the page there will be imaginary line. All the text gets arranged with reference to that center line. Alignment elements allow them to create visual connect with each other. It is very important to align whatever text you are writing, whatever text you're using in the layout. If you see these squares, they are not arranged in the left side. In the right side, you can see they are aligned in the left side. See, there are two types of alignment. This is a proper alignment, 1 2 3 4. The starting shape in this bottom box starting, they are all aligned in the proper one line from the left side and the right side and the bottom side. Like you can say they are aligned vertically and horizontally. Coming to the second one, mixed alignment. This is alignment, this is again alignment, but it is not a proper alignment. It's not it is somewhere like you can say not aligned vertically and horizontally same, although they have same shape. Again, central edge alignment and central area alignment, both things are like four birds, they all are aligned centrally edge alignment. You can see all the birds are aligned, but they are central edge alignment. This is central area alignment. Edges are aligned and the area is aligned here. Again, justify. Justify is like you are aligning both the things from the left side and the right side. I have told you about the left alignment, right alignment, center, and the justified. So the justified alignment is this one. This is an example of the justified alignment. All the text gets aligned from the left and the right side, equal proportion in equal. So the next principle is repetition. Repetition strengthens are designed by tying together individual elements. It helps to create association and consistency. Repetition can create rhythm, a feeling of organized movement. So, repetition means something that is creating again and again, back to back. It is creating a feeling of rhythm, organized in organized way. कोई ऐसी चीज ऐसा लगे किसी चीज का मूवमेंट हो रहा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आज पानी का मूवमेंट होना, तो चार वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स बैक टू बैक इन अ प्रॉपर वे, एज इफ की वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स उसमें से निकल रही हैं, ठीक, लाइक अब एक रिवर फ्लो हो रही है, एक आदमी का मूवमेंट, एक दो तीन, थ्री पीपल्स बैक टू बैक, एक रिदम से एक मूवमेंट फॉर्म हो रहा है, लाइक रिपीटिशन हो रहा है किसी भी चीज का, प्रॉक्सिमिटी हम उसमें कह सकते हैं कि हाँ प्रॉक्सिमिटी की तरीके से हो रहा है, एक एसोसिएशन फॉर्म हो रही है, दैट इज रिपीटिशन. आई विल क्लियर यू विद सम मोर एग्जांपल्स. Repetition. Yeah. So this is a small example of repetition. I would say yes, yes, yes. So, okay. So different types of yes are written, and this repetition you can see yes, yes are repeated back to back, back to back, back to back again and again with colors and the other things. There's patterns and repetition within P and N. These are the two letters you can see inside this, and these are back to back, same colors. The colors are repeating, text is repeating, everything is repeating. Heart shape, so green color, back to back pattern, shape, so it is a repetition, so it is form a rhythm back to back, again a rhythm, a pattern, again repetition, rhythm, pattern, again colors. So the next principle of design is contrast. Contrast is just a position of opposing elements, opposite colors on the color wheel, or the value light, dark, or direction, horizontal or vertical. Just opposite. I'll tell you the example of black and white. These are the two different colors and contrast each other. Whenever you follow the dress this concept, like when we wear jeans and the shirt, so we always prefer dark color jeans and the light color shirt, or the light color or the dark color shirt and light color trouser. We always try to make the opposite composition. Okay, dark, light, light, dark. If you're using curtain of the black color and you're using the foreground of light color, so that proper contrast could be made, so that a proper bifurcation on both the subject could be done. So juxtaposition of opposing elements like colors in the light direction, way, like in horizontal and vertical, anything can be contrast. Contrast allows you to emphasize or highlight the thing in your design. Simply, these are the three circles having three different colors. Simplify, you can see कि इस तीनों बॉक्स में, तीनों सर्कल्स में अलग अलग कलर्स, डार्क, लाइट एंड लाइट, एंड द बैकग्राउंड कलर इज लाइट, सो दैट सबके जो कलर्स हैं बॉक्स सर्कल्स में वो डार्क कलर के शेड्स हैं, अलग 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 ब्लैक कलर के, तो हम उसमें इजीली कॉन्ट्रास्ट कर ले रहे हैं. ठीक है, फर्स्ट टाइम हम इसमें अगर हम सबसे पहले देखते हैं तो हम सबसे इस वाले सर्कल पे देखेंगे क्योंकि इसका कॉन्ट्रास्ट सबसे ज्यादा है, ये हाईलाइट सबसे ज्यादा है, ब्लैक कलर बहुत है और बैकग्राउंड में लाइट कलर बहुत है. Contrast. Some types of contrast to keep in mind are the relative darkness, called value in color theory, weight, form, placement, quantity and texture. इस फॉर्म, इस तरीके से अगर हम देखें तो इसमें भी हम कॉन्ट्रास्ट कर सकते हैं. अगर हम कोई भी दो एलिमेंट्स का विजुअल वेट की बात करें, विजुअल वेट इट इज नॉट कैलकुलेटेड इन द पाउंड्स और द केजीज, it is calculated in the size of the object. If we have two objects with us, the first size is larger and the another size is small, so the visual weight of the first size is obviously more visual weight because the size and the colors are used more, and the second one, if you're using a small shape, so obviously it will be having a small visual weight. So placement, quantity, texture and scale, everything comes in the contrast. So if you see a small big, SMALL small, it has a small visual weight, and BIG big, three letters, they have a more visual weight. Similarly, I, mini, large, two circles, smileys with we have pink color background. Uh, First mini, it has small visual weight, and the second one large, it has the larger visual weight, and both are in contrast to each other. Now, contrast in value. If you talk about the value against the thing is value. What is value? Value I've already discussed in my last video. Value, it's one of the element of the design, and it deals with the darkness and the lightness of the color. So here light color and the dark color. Again dark color, light. The sunflower type like yellow is light color, and the blue is somewhere more dark color. Again the stones or the X, light color, background is dark. Graphic contrast, girl standing in somewhere field, dark and the light. Contrast in quantity. Okay, now quantity, you are using one or two. If in the first example you can see there is a small apple, and the back side you can see there are a lot of oranges are there. So in quantity, banana is only one, and there are various oranges you can see in the background. So there is contrast in the quantity where one apple and the various oranges are kept. Contrast in weight. I was talking about the visual weight again. Weight is different. You can see the H is very thin here, and the this H is very thick. So the visual weight of H, this H is obviously last one is more than this one. Again, ABC typography is not easy. In this example, ABC has more visual weight, and small one is text has less. Similarly, other examples are also there. Contrast in placement. Yeah, if you're placing something tomatoes are there, we have one green tomato and the other orange tomato. So we have placed green tomato and the third tomato. Again we have rectangles over here, so we can easily see the contrast in placement. Contrast in texture. What is texture? I have already discussed. So you can see the texture contrast. Ball, this ball, you can see the stitches, these are different, and the ball base color is different. So this is contrast in color and contrast both. Contrast, without contrast, this is the last, I think, principle of design. Contrasts. Contrast. So here you can see in the first example, ball stitches and the ball base color, both are contrast in texture, both have different texture. This balls, rubber balls, they have texture, but the different texture, like variation in the color you can see. Contrast. Without contrast, a design piece may appear static, uninteresting, and hard for the reader to access because it is not only immediately clear what to do at the first. Let me repeat once again. Without contrast, a design piece may appear static, uninteresting, and hard for the reader to access because it does not immediately clear what to do at the first sight. Space is another principle of design. Space in art refers to the distance or area between, around, above, below, or within the element. Both positive and negative space are important factor to be considered in every design. I think I have already discussed this as an element in design space. There is a positive space and negative space, and I have given the example of the iPhone also. There's a lot of space in the design around the center element, so that a positive breathing space could be made. It could be in around, above, below, within the element. This you can say its example. You can see the white color space. This is a positive space. Again, here's space all around the white color, you can see it's a space. It's a cover book baked in rock. Background is white. Nothing is there. It says space. Yeah, MacBook. I was telling you example about the iPhone. So it's a MacBook white color space all around the background. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you must have got new things about the principles of design. Still, if you have any query, or if you feel like you have some doubts in the principles of design, so you can comment in the comment section. I'll try to resolve that query in my next video. So thank you for watching this video, and you can share, like, subscribe this channel. Thank you.